Good.
All right. Really?
Yeah.
All right. Shalom,
Shalom.
shalom. Before we begin, we want to give all glory, praises, and honor, glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
by
Ba'ashem,
Hashem, Yahweh
Yahushai,
Shai, by Hashem,
Ba'ashem,
Takwadash.
Wakadash.
Double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who teach us daily. To the Akwa and Akyam out there listening, we want to say to you shalom. To the brothers out there who teach you likewise doctrine, we want to say shalom. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world today. I don't know if y'all know, but earlier this week, Trump came out and said that he was going to war, in so many words, with Venezuela to take down the cartels. Well, since that announcement, a lot of information that came out to set this whole thing off. For number one, about 2-3 weeks ago, Venezuela discovered a large oil deposit in their country. And now, blue, Trump is all of a sudden just mad at the cartel. Now he want to take them to war. That's not what's happening. What's happening is they want to go after this oil. And they using the cartels to justify them going down there. We all know that this is not true because the United States makes too much money with the cartels. I've always known this through the spirit, but a video surfaced this week about how Fort Bragg was the largest, pretty much, drug dispensary in the country. Not to mention that Fort Bragg is the largest military base in the country. So that makes sense that it be a hub for drug distribution. Now, where have we seen this before? We've seen this in plenty of movies. We've seen this in Dead Presidents. When they were smuggling, what was it, heroin? Back in the coffins of the dead soldiers. So yeah, we know that Esau can stoop this low and even lower. This man ain't gonna never. And plus, him dealing with the cartels is making him money. And it's contributing to one of his overall end games, which is depopulation. Look at Kensington, Philadelphia. That's the result of the United States dealing with these cartels. And plus, you gotta admit that I don't have no proof of this, but through the spirit, I feel that the United States is providing these cartels with recipes, just like they created crack.
Yeah, that's why they master it. And they send it right back over here.
Yeah.
And put it right back in your so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans where you live at. You know, your projects, your hoods, your barrios, whatever you want to call it. You know, that's where they put you at. You remember that name, project means something, man.
Yeah.
You are a project, you know, and they running all them different types of tests on you up in there. Give you benefits, seeing how you can react when shit get bad, when you don't have them benefits no more. They give you shit and they take it away. And another thing, them going over there saying that they going after the cartels, that's not how it's working. They going over there to get that oil, you know, because Esau is greedy as shit. Every time another nation come find something that's worth value, it come U.S. You know, this is Ecclesiasticus 10:8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man.
Yep.
For such as one setteth his own soul to sell. Because while he lived, he cast away his bowels, man. And these people, Edomites, man, you can see that they've been showing their greed all these years. Now it's getting to a point to where they finna come for y'all. They finna come for everyone. Man, it ain't nothing that you can do about it. It's people out here talking about they gonna get their little money together and go live off the grid. It's not happening, bro. Esau finna make it very hard for you to do anything out here. Talk about growing your own food. You ain't finna grow your own food, man. Esau finna make it real hard for you. And they finna put these troops on the ground real shortly, man. It's gonna start spreading out from DC, from New York, Ohio, Chicago. I seen armored trucks here. I seen all black armored trucks here in Louisville a couple of days ago.
See?
Armored.
See?
Been seeing jets flying across, not going towards Fort Knox, but coming up out of there. Fighter jets flying over this place, man. So it's getting real.
For all of y'all out there that's denying that Esau never do this, he'll never stoop to this level, obviously you don't know your enemy. And you don't know the history of your enemy. You don't know the history of how your enemy lies. You don't know the history of how your enemy steals and murders and gets away with it through his policies. Y'all don't know y'all enemies, but y'all about to meet them. Y'all, it's about to be what they call it, a big ass introduction. Israelites meet Esau. Esau meet Israelites. Because y'all acting like y'all don't know each other. But guess what? It's the Lord's will that you gonna find out how low this enemy can go. That's why they call him the serpent. This man's very sneaky, very dangerous. With him being sneaky and dangerous, that makes him extra dangerous. Because a lot of y'all out there thinking, y'all waiting on this man to just come out and say he the devil. That ain't gonna happen. He just gonna do devilish shit and lie about it, like he's been doing. And for all y'all out there that's still supporting Trump through this madness, y'all just as weak as he is. Because y'all see he destroying you. You're feeling the effects of the destruction through his policy. Yet you too proud and too stupid to support anybody else. You rather support an Edomite regardless of how dangerous they are. Out of your pride and out of your stupidity. But guess what's destroying you right now? Your pride and your stupidity and your ignorance. Because all of this information that y'all stereotyped us with, being the biggest welfare cases and all this shit, is coming out to be a lie. The biggest welfare recipients are white people, especially all hats. Now they finding out that they the big Shirleys. Now they don't like it. Oh, well, who told you to believe a lying ass government with false statistics? That's your fault. Like we said, your pride and your ignorance is your destruction. You got something, bro? Your pride won't allow you to see what's really going on. You just live in that little safe bubble. That safe bubble about to pop. Then what you gonna do? You're gonna be forced to face reality that you ain't ready for, because you ain't ready for reality now. Society's still up and running, and y'all ducking and dodging reality. Wait till it collapses.
They think they secure. They think they still safe, and you're not. A lot of y'all want this shit to blow over so bad, but it's not, man. It's gonna get worse and worse and worse, especially for you Israelites. Everybody's gonna feel Jacob's trouble, but you Israelites, y'all gonna feel it on a whole nother level, man. You know, that's why we constantly be telling y'all, we know that we got a lot out here. That's why we talking to you sincere brothers that's out here that's learning on the sidelines, trying to get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to turn back to the Lord, man. Because a lot of our people that's secure, that feel like they secure, that's when that shit gonna bite them in the ass, man. That's when it's gonna come back around. This is Ecclesiasticus 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. And the day of vengeance is around the corner, man. You see all the puzzle pieces being put into play, man. You know, they still talking about the dollar going down. It's going away. They still talking about that rice. You know, you got civil war brewing up, because you got veterans that was in the military for years coming forth saying that they don't like what Trump's doing. And you know that causes division. And with division, a kingdom cannot stand, man. You know, so this whole country is divided. And then you're gonna have NATO. They're gonna break away from America eventually as well. You know, all the so-called allies that America had is gonna turn on America, because America ain't nothing but a hoe, and it was being used. And now it has no use anymore. That's why everything is slowly being took away from you people, because this place doesn't have a use anymore. What it was made for, to destroy a lot of you people, that's been done. Now y'all been dumbed down and you're not paying attention to what's going on. And you finna get caught in the wrath of the Lord, especially you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
Another purpose of America was to indoctrinate you in the false beliefs. And number two was to indoctrinate you with a skill as far as being finding your place in the workforce, because
Yep.
they're gonna look up all your history. Well, we need a welder. They're gonna go in their little database and find somebody that welds. Come here, we need you to patch this hole in this ship, or anything, anything.
Mhm.
That was the goal of America. America has no allegiance or loyalty to nobody. America has loyalty and allegiance to the highest bidder.
Yep.
That's why America is called a whore. She whores herself out to other nations.
Yep.
She uses other nations. She lies to other nations. She steals from other nations. Ain't that's what hoes do? Yeah. And then, and at the end of the day, that what the hoe do? They leave a bad taste in your mouth. I mean, I'm saying spiritually speaking, because in the end, you gonna hate the fact that you dealt with this hoe. And that's in Isaiah 59. Peace they know not. All those that go therein shall not know peace. If you dealing with this hoe, you gonna regret it in some way, because one way or another, this hoe gonna stab you in the back.
That's why you see all these other nations chanting death to America. They hate
Exactly.
this place, man. You know, and you people that's in it, they hate you as well.
Oh.
Because you follow the vibration of Babylon, man. This is Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. And they want to blow this broad off the map, man.
Yeah.
And it's going to happen. It's going to happen towards at the end of Jacob's trouble, when all you Jays get judged as well, you 2/3, and the rest of these heathens. That's what's going down, man. That's the future. That's what's getting ready to take place. And then, Lord willing, we will get that kingdom, man. But first, we got to go through this fire that's getting ready to be kindled up in this land. And a lot of you not ready for it. A lot of you cats that's back calling yourselves bagging out of the, I'm not a Hebrew Israelite no more and all of that, that's fine. Because you starting to see the pressure that's coming behind it, man. You seeing the pressure that's coming behind it. You getting scared, and you want to run back to cheese and rice.
Yep.
And get that love from all corners. That false love anyway. Because it ain't no real love over there.
I'll do what you
Just seen the preacher and his woman get locked up. You just seen the preacher and his woman get locked up because he, I don't know the full story, but he had like, then he was enslaving kids, man.
Yeah. We had them people, because I did a video on it yesterday. Not the day before yesterday. What happened was, this pastor, I think maybe his wife, I'm not sure on that, they was doing human trafficking, not as far as sexual human trafficking, but as far as human labor. Because they bought this hotel and renovated it and turned it into some type of community center, or it could have been a housing facility for some of the church members, I don't know. Because they didn't go inside of the facility with cameras. So we don't know what was in there. But the people next door, it was a electrical company working establishment next door. And the workers, one of the workers, when he first started working there, his other co-workers told him, you know, it's a cult behind us, right? They're talking about that so-called church. But this man, he had people, you know how much grass her hotels got. He had them out there cutting that grass with a push lawnmower in Houston, Texas.
And that heat.
It's hot as hell in Houston. But he got more charges on that. But all this wickedness stems from what? Him making a covenant with the devil by accepting a 501 charter, teaching you lies, lying all the way across the board about everything, teaching no truth about what's really in this Bible. That's why he in the predicament he's in now. The Lord is bringing down all these false pastors, all these false prophets, all these liars up in these churches. He's doing a lot of things at the same time. He exposing everybody on a mass scale at the same time. He exposing Trump. He exposing America. He exposing the small hats. He exposing you lying ass pastors. He exposing you lying ass politicians. Everything's being exposed right now, but you know what comes after exposure? Judgments. Your shame gonna follow too, but judgment is gonna be the ultimate. And when you see how the Lord exposes you and then you get judged for it, that's when you gonna know Yahweh Hashem and Yahweh Shai is real.
I got Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. This place is over with, man. It's not so-called royalty that the way y'all people thought it used to be. It's not that way anymore. This place been going down, man. A lot of people say they start feeling it in 2015. But when 2000 hit, the crown was really snatched away from this place because it's going down ever since. Everything been getting exposed, like the brother said. This is Isaiah 47:2. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. This place is being extremely exposed, man. All the stuff that was hidden in the darkness is coming out to the light now. And you got people even coming out speaking against their own people. Tongue falling upon themselves. Talking about the American dream. There was never an American dream. This was a corporation from the jump for them to get rich off of you. Why you think you born with a birth certificate and a social security card, man? This is a corporation, and we've been telling you this for a long time. Started with the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, man, for a very long time. Now you're starting to see it. But for you Edomites, this is just the curses that we've been going through. They coming back on you, and they starting to bite you in the ass. You starting to feel it. You can't live comfortable the way you used to. Now you want to run out of the country. Still not gonna run from this judgment. It's still gonna catch you.
Nope.
You got a lot of Edomites trying to flee this country right now, trying to figure out where they're going to go. They see it coming. Why don't you Israelites see it coming? Because you're too busy shaking your ass, trying to fight everybody, killing each other, murphing it up, having fun, asking people, is they paying attention? No, we don't want to look at the news. We don't want to look at social media because every time we look, something is happening. Well, you're going to have to face reality one day and see it for yourself.
See, this country right here is entering into where it's putting itself in a position of a false wag the dog scenario. I don't know if y'all have seen that movie Wag the Dog with Robert De Niro, but it's a good movie. And I think it was based on a true story too. What's happening in this movie is, and it's mirroring a lot of events that's going on today. This movie was about a president who got caught up in some sexual scandal type shit. So this president, who was played by Robert De Niro, he goes to Hollywood and hires a Hollywood director to shoot war scenes to make it seem like America is in a war with this other country. What happens in this movie is the movie director did such a good job that all these false accusations toward this other country actually led to a real war. This is Wag the Dog right before your eyes. Because guess what? Trump got caught in a sexual scandal. And now he's doing everything in his power to cause any distraction, any lie would do with this man because he's so fucking simple. But see, all this shit that he's doing is going to lead to a real war. Look at Venezuela right now. It's all about their oil. It ain't got shit to do with no cartels. America's been making too much money with cartels. Turning a blind eye, just letting them bring the shit into the country and drop them off. Probably at Fort Bragg. One of the most secure facilities in the country.
The ones that's bringing in the drugs.
Exactly.
The ones that's bringing in the drugs, get off the leash, give it to you jakes out here in the hoods, and then y'all go do the time behind the shit.
Exactly.
And then they recycle it. It's all a plan to lock y'all asses up.
Pipeline to prison.
Rob you of your freedom, your so-called freedom anyway, and put your ass in jail.
And the prison's getting rich off your free labor.
Yup.
See how you been used, Israel? When y'all gonna come out of this nigger phase, this black man phase, and become Israelites again? Where you got the strength to look your enemy in the eye and tell him he's about to go into slavery. A lot of y'all can't do that. We ain't got no problem with it. So y'all better tap into your inner Israelite strength because that black man is not gonna get you through this. That nigga damn sure ain't gonna get you through this. You better tap into your Israelite heritage and depend on your power, your how about Shem, your how shot. Only he gonna get you through this. Your guns, no. Your homeboys, no. Because guess what? You gonna run out of bullets.
Oh yeah.
Everybody gonna run out of ammo if that's what you depending on to save you out of what's coming. Everybody gonna run out of ammo. Then what you gonna do? So now that nigga ain't gonna get you through this. That black man ain't gonna get you through this. Only you tapping back into your true identity as being a Hebrew Israelite and building faith with your power, your how about Shem, your how shot. Building a relationship, and you might have a chance. But other than that, you're a dead man walking.
Yeah, you out here trying to save yourself, you're gonna die anyway. That's the prophecy of all of it. You try to save yourself, you're gonna die, man. This is Matthew 16:25. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. So if you lose your life for standing boldly on his word, the Most High, more likely will crown you with that crown of life, man. But if you want to go out here and think you're going to go off the grid and you're going to stock up on weaponry and you're going to get food and you're finna go high swear off the grid, Esau gonna find you. They got technology that can heat seek your ass out, man.
Heat signatures.
And send them dogs in there on you. What you gonna do? You can't get away. It's gonna be too many of them. They got armor on, bro. They train. You Jakes ain't training. Y'all still shooting like this. Y'all not training, man. And plus, in this time, you don't need to be involved in that anyway. You just need to be trying to get your spiritual house in order.
Yeah.
Let all these other cats be carnal and try to fight Esau with this blessing, man, because they're going to lose.
It's already written. But a lot of y'all are hard-headed. That's why you in the 2/3 group right now. A lot of y'all hard-headed. You think you're going to save your own ass. Mm-hmm. No, if you ain't got no chariot in your garage, you're a dead man walking. Because you still going to be here on the ground. The only safe place from what's about to happen is on one of them chariots. Mm-hmm. You still going to be on the ground in the midst of all of this madness. All these explosions. This nuclear lake of fire. Missiles from other countries. I mean, just hell on earth, literally. So how you gonna do that? Because for all the preppers out there who's stupid enough to make videos on the shit they got, guess what? The Marauders gonna thank you later. Because all they got is guns. That's all they ever invested in, to come and take your shit. But y'all stupid enough to make prep videos showing everybody what you got. Don't you know a lot of these people watching your videos know you personally? And it is prophesied that the love of many shall wax cold in the last days. So your neighbor across the street gonna be one of the first ones trying to break in and take your shit.
Yeah, I got a precept for that as well, bro. This is this second Ezra 15:19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Because that's what's coming, man. It's going to be a lack of food out here as well. You know, and like the brother said, for you people that's out here showcasing what you got on social media, your neighbors, they're not going to look at you as a neighbor in that day. No. They're going to be looking at you as, hey, I need to go get what they got. And and God forbid you next door to some type of serial killer.
Yeah.
They're going to do more than just take your food, man. They're going to probably try to rape you, do all type of madness to you.
Cut your ass up and put you in the greens.
Exactly. Sloppy.
Y'all think this game, man, Esau about to go ham out here. Mm-hmm. And all you niggas out there, hey, Jesus ain't got your back because Jesus don't exist. Sorry to tell you.
And y'all ain't got too much time, man. That's why we be sitting over, not just only us, but all other brothers, when we be talking about these situations it makes us laugh because, hey, we happy to be in the situation that we in on the side that we on. Y'all not gonna be like that. It's gonna be woe to y'all, man. It's gonna be straight death and destruction, man. This is Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Do you see that? This devil is finna get ready and come down with straight wrath, and he's coming straight for you blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. His own people gonna get caught up in it, but even the ones that's living low on the hog as well, they gonna be coming after you as well.
Yep.
A lot of them gonna sign up for that ISIS shit. That 50,000 wow signing on bonus. Oh, that looks real good to a student that is behind on his student loans, or somebody that can't buy no food, that's struggling with their rent right now. Because Edomites are going through it as well right now. A lot of them are putting social media videos up about wanting to die because they can't afford to live anymore. You know, so you think they not finna go sign up for that ICE?
Yeah. See, this is the same playbook that Esau uses against y'all time and time again. Y'all looking at Trump as a savior, right? Oh, he offering us $50,000 signing bonus. But y'all ain't looking at who put y'all in this position to need $50,000 in the first place. See how he set y'all up and knock you over, just like bowling. And y'all fall for it every time. This man creates the problem, brings forth a solution, and paints himself as being a savior.
Pressure from above and below.
Exactly.
The Hegelian dialect, man. That's what that goes into. Pressure from above and low. Bag you in the corner.
He creates condition and then offers a solution that you are forced to accept because of your situation that he created for you. He created all this hardship, all this diversity, all this adversity for you. You don't blame him for that though. All you want to do is give a proud ass Edomite credit. Well, he does deserve the credit because he created this situation. So it's all on him. But y'all only hold him responsible for bringing a solution, not causing a scenario that have you in a position of need. See, y'all don't use your whole brain at all. That's why y'all keep falling for the dumb shit. And now Trump, he came on TV, you know he want to put all these troops in all these cities, right? And now this is what he's finna do. He's about to do two things. Number one, he's working on the way to take your guns. And I'm gonna let y'all tell me who he's targeting with this bill. He came out and said, if you are guilty of smoking marijuana, he can take your guns. So who is this aimed at? Who is this targeted for?
Jake.
Exactly. The same way the crack laws were designed toward. They were designed toward Jake as well.
Another thing too, bro. In Washington, D.C., he signed an executive order that if you get caught in the murder, automatically death penalty. Automatically. That's what he was fighting for at that moment. If you commit a murder, it's automatic death sentence for you. That's singled out at the Jakes, because Jake is going on, especially these YNs, they all over the place just killing each other, man.
Okay, if that's the case,
Esau should be in that basket too, because he goes out and kills numerous of people at one time.
Man, the dude just shot up a church
Yes.
in Minnesota this week.
Yes.
But see, Trump don't talk about the school shooters, the church shooters, the mass shooters, you know, and the pedos. He don't want to talk about them. He too busy trying to create scenarios to catch us up. Just like he said, if anybody fires at one of his ICE agents, it's automatically death penalty. See, he's setting the stage for you to fuck yourself. Just like he's setting the stage for what is it? It's something else he's setting up. See, he got you Jason a trick bag in a very indirect way. He's saying it without saying it. But y'all, if y'all too slow to pick up what he putting down, It's just your lot to get caught up in that shit.
Because he's definitely coming with this order out of chaos, man. He's staging it. Because
Yeah.
that's how Esau's mind is. He feels like chaos is just a natural thing that needs to be done in order to change things up. And this is, I'm gonna read that. This is order out of chaos, the meaning. Because people always bring this term out but never, go into it or whatnot. But it says to bring structure, clarity, and organization to a state of disorder, confusion, or unpredictably. This phrase suggests that chaos is a natural and sometimes necessary stage for which a new, more complex and improved order can emerge, often through understanding, effort, or transformation. It is a concept seen across philosophy, science, art, and spiritual traditions, as well as in personal and societal growth. So this man sets up shit and then try to give you a solution to it. If adversity comes, he find him there first. I'm gonna go get that.
But see why y'all thinking? See, Esau is in agreement with this definition of order out of chaos because number one, he controls it all. It benefits him. Keep that same energy when the Lord brings order out of chaos and establishes his order on the earth. Keep that same energy. Because the only reason you are in agreement with this definition is because you benefit from the chaos, Esau, because you created. But you about to find out the hard way that chaos is called chaos for a reason. See, what you think you're creating is controllable chaos. If that was the case, it wouldn't be called chaos.
You're setting it up.
Because chaos cannot be controlled. Therefore, it is not chaos. See, what you calling chaos is controlled demolition.
Yep.
That's going to spiral out of control into the book definition of chaos. That's the monkey wrench the Lord got planned for your little plans. Go ahead, bro.
I got Ecclesiastes 12 and 17. If adversity come upon thee, the little traps that Esau sets up. When the MOTB come out, when the lack of bread happens, thou shalt find him there first. Hey, we got this rice we want to give you. This will help you live better. You can you ain't gotta worry about nobody stealing your identity. Oh, you can go to this FEMA camp over here. You can go over here and eat and get food and all of this. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. That's when he put you in them FEMA camps and start, if you don't do this, if you ain't moving the way I need you to move, you're gonna get this guillotine. He sets you up every single time. But y'all trust y'all enemy, man. Y'all trust y'all enemy. And y'all don't never learn from it. Steady want to hold hands with these devils, man. That's going to get you put to death, man. Those who are found with them will be thrust through, man. Don't join hand in hand. The wicked shall not be unpunished. Y'all can try to hold hands with him all he won't. That's not going to get him out of judgment. And you going to get caught up in it as well.
And you damn sure ain't going to save him. The only way you going to try to save Esau, you jump in front of the laser beams.
and even then, your ass finna be turning to powder.
Save him then. This is, I got some scriptures on Esau's state of mind and how he thinks. Because this man has no logic behind his madness. It's all emotional. This man is a 2,000-year-old emotional wreck. And these couple of scriptures here in the Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 explains Trump's mind state. He's so weak. He has to bear a false appearance of strength at all times. But look at him now. His health is failing. A lot of people say this man ain't gonna make it another year. Me personally, I want him to survive because death is too easy for Trump. I want him to be one of the first fruits of slavery, Yahweh. This is the Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2. This is how they think. And we can start at chapter 5, verse 5, Salahi. For our time is a very shadow that passeth away, and after our end there is no returning. For it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again. Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present. Let us speedily use the creatures like as in you. That means slavery. Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointments. Let no flower of the spring pass us by. Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered. Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place. For this is our portion, and our lot is this. Let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the aged. Let our strength be the law of justice. For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. Therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraideth us with our offending of the law, and objective to our infamy the transgressions of our education. So this is what he's thinking now. He professes to have knowledge of Yahweh, and he calls himself the child of the Lord. He was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us to behold, for his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. So he's jealous of, basically, we done woke up. He calling himself men of the Lord. Now he finna challenge the Lord. Check this out. Verse 17, 16. We are esteemed of him as counterfeits. Yeah, we know you counterfeits. He abstaineth from our ways and as from filthiness. Yeah, the Lord told us not to go in the ways of the heathen. He pronounceth the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that Yahweh is his father. This is when Esau is about to challenge the Lord. Let us see if his words be true. Let us prove what shall happen in the end of him. For what if the just man be the son of Yahweh? Will he help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies? Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. Let us condemn him with a shameful death, and by his own saying he shall be respected. See, they want to start some shit with us to see if the Lord gonna respond. Is that not antagonizing the Lord? Is that not tempting the Lord? So the Lord gonna say, better, he gonna call your bluff, and he gonna come down here and put foot to ass. Because the fool has said in his heart, there is no Yahweh. Psalm chapter 14, verse 1. So the Lord gonna call you, trying to call out the Lord to see if he real? Go ahead and do it, because you prideful enough to do that anyway. And he gonna call your bluff and put foot to ass and put chain around neck. And then what you gonna do? Because see, in the Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 verse 11, it says, let our strength be the law. So your laws are not based on righteousness. It's based out of emotion, for real. We gonna get them what we think they should have. That ain't balance. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord. And guess what else is abomination? You Edomites. Proverbs chapter 6 verse 16. These 6 things doth the Lord hate. Yes, 7 are an abomination to him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. Big Oompa Loompa in chief is a walking abomination. Just by those 2 verses alone. So how is a walking abomination gonna be a blessing to this nation? He gonna be a blessing because he gonna be the cause of its destruction. And we told y'all this was gonna happen. We told y'all Trump was gonna speed up the destruction. We told y'all that Trump was put here for our sakes and not yours. But y'all still don't believe. Y'all think Trump he's just gonna pull out a Hail Mary and just save the nation. No, that's not what's happening.
He's destroying the hell out of you people.
Yeah, man. And y'all still support him like dumbasses. So that tells me y'all just as weak and as stupid as he is.
And that's an unwise, that's an unwise king right there. This is Ecclesiasticus 10:3. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. And you see, since this man been in office, like brother said, you just looked at season 1. Now you in season 2, and this man is doing the very thing he wanted to do the first time. Yeah. But it wasn't time for that yet. The Lord was like, nah, it ain't time for that yet. Now it's the time. And he destroying you people left and right, man. Got people out here ready to die, ready to kill themselves. Because they feel like they ain't got nothing to live for no more.
No. Your white, they finding out the hard way that their whiteness was an illusion. He's revoking, he's taking back all your front of the line privileges. And now there's no such thing as black and white. It's only rich and poor now.
Yep.
And now y'all just detest being put in the same pot as us. But guess what? You always been at the bottom. Your line ass statistics had you thinking that you was on the top. Yeah, Edomites are the biggest welfare recipients. Yes, they are. They finding out. We always went and earned our own way. Edomite ain't shit for it. Matter of fact, I did a video on it a couple of weeks ago. Edomite with 5 kids. A man. He said that Trump then took his money. He was getting like a couple of grand in food stamps a month to feed his children. They cut him down to like $350 or some shit like that. So he was like, what am I supposed to do? I don't want to go out and work. He said, I want to stay home with my children. This is what America has created as far as you Edomites being entitled and privileged. We told y'all, the entitled and the privileged, y'all the ones sleeping on the top bunk. And he finna snatch y'all beds. And y'all finna hit that, y'all finna tear that floor up. But for us, we good. Because you can't fall out of bed if you're sleeping on the floor.
Exactly. We already been.
We already here, baby.
No.
Nothing new to us. What y'all crying about? Oh, he took your money? Oh, well, dude. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
They always say to us.
Y'all the biggest beneficiaries of all the benefit agencies and programs. But you want to paint us as being lazy. Now, we know who the lazy is. Anybody who goes to the other side of the planet to kidnap a nation because they too lazy to do it themselves, yeah, you a textbook definition of lazy. Kidnapping a whole nation of people. Yeah, that's lazy.
And they justify the shit.
Yeah.
Going over there and taking our people and bringing them over here. They act like it's justified for them to do that. Like it was in their power that they could just take our people and put us in the captivity and beat the shit out of our people. Even though it was the Lord at the end of the day, because we went off. You know, but this cat, he went overboard.
He thought he actually feel like it was his right to do so. Just like these Israelis, they said they got the right to break. See the insanity of these people. And now Trump talking about some. He came out with a lie and said a lot of so-called black women was calling him, begging him, to put troops on the streets in Chicago because of the crime. And you can't imagine the backlash of all the E's making videos calling this liar out for what he is, a liar. Ain't that the same thing that wrote about taking pictures and shit?
That's right. See, that's crazy right there.
But yeah, Trump said that all these black women calling him, begging him to put troops on the streets of Chicago. So a lot of E's made response videos, and they was cussing his ass out, left and right, because he was lying because of the fact ain't shit going on in Chicago. So how is he calling, begging for troops to come up? See, y'all believe in a compulsive liar, man. This man freestyles lies in his dreams. Just lie, 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 any lie would do. And he also said that he's doing it for safety. Now, what does the Bible say about safety?
Mm-hmm.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So anytime he playing that safety card, it's for your safety. No, it's for your detriment. It's for your destruction. Because what did we say weeks ago that Trump was going to do with the military? No, months ago. We said that Trump is going to use the military to pick a fight with you and blame you for it. Is that not what happened? Because the troops in D.C., they going up on people's porches fucking with them.
And eventually eventually they get to a point where they're gonna start just massively killing people, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's when you gonna know what this shit is real. And at that point, the grace period might be over. You know what I'm saying? Jacob's trouble taking off full effect.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way you getting out of that. You know, the family of the word is out there. Nobody's preaching no more, because that's coming around as well.
Uh-huh.
You know, this is a 2 Ezra 16 and 71. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. And they're going to come after the brothers. They're going to come after you jakes on the streets.
Yep.
You know, but we're going to stand firm on this thing, man. If we got to die on this side, so be it. Be brought back into the kingdom, man.
That's why Trump put this decree in motion. He said if anybody fires upon his ICE agents, he's going to seek the death penalty. Because he knows he's setting the stage for people to rebel against ICE. People ain't going to, it's going to come to a point where people going to start shooting at ICE on sight. They ain't going to even let them get close. Because these animals can't be reasoned with. Some are found out to be just they're not even ICE agents. These are just racists with their faces covered. Because all the equipment, all the shit you can buy on Amazon. So these are just racists with their faces covered. And that takes us back to what? The KKK. Same shit. So yeah, it's going to come to a point where people going to start shooting at ICE on sight because these animals cannot be reasoned with.
Mm-hmm.
These people gonna recognize, oh, they coming for blood. Let's give them what they've been looking for then. That's why he put that notion in place. He gonna seek the death penalty because he know he's about to give the order to these so-called ICE agents to go ham. That's how he's gonna pick a fight with you and blame you for it. He was mentioning
how these cats, how they gonna try to fight the Lord or whatnot. But you know, when after Babylon get destroyed, you know, all the armies of the earth go over there to the Valley of Yahushua, Valley Decision, and try to stand up to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because that's what's gonna eventually happen, and they're gonna be burned up as well with those laser beams, man. While you jakes out here thinking that the black aliens gonna come back bumping music in the hood, y'all got them damn little trend videos going around y'all out of y'all mind, man. I'm just get straight to the point on that, because Yahushua is going to turn these people into powder, man. Smoking ash. This is 2 Ezra 13 and 10. But only I saw that he sent out his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempest, and there were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which were prepared to fight. That big ass military, man. All the militaries have come together to try to fight the Lord, and burn them up, everyone, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude was nothing to be perceived, but only dust and the smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid, man. So these people, they gonna try to fight the Lord, and they gonna get burned up like you seen in the movie The World of Worlds. They came right in there, and as soon as they hit them with them lasers, Whole body melted into powder and bones, man, dusted bones. And you see who they get those ideas from. They be in these scriptures as well.
Yep.
They try to make movies off of what the prophecies are going to be fulfilled. But hey, it's going to be a reality. And you're not going to be able to escape it, Esau. And 2/3 Jakes, you're not going to be able to escape what's getting ready to take place in this land or wherever land you scatter to. It's the judgments are going to come upon you, man. And they're not going to slack until it's finished.
You know what I done figured out though? Whenever Esau gets scared, he gaslighted to make it seem like it's no big thing until he gets scared. So that's he uses gaslighting as a defense mechanism for real. Like we tell him the chariots gonna come back and destroy America. That's where you get that comment from a whole bunch of black people in spaceships bumping music. They gaslight what they are truly afraid of. So they try to make it seem like it's funny, it's no big deal. Yeah, we know when y'all scared, because y'all gaslighting. But guess what? Gaslighting ain't gonna get you out of it. So you can talk your shit now. We're gonna see what's gonna happen to you. We're gonna see if you still gonna have that same energy when the chariot just show up out of nowhere and blow your ass to powder. So keep gaslighting, keep talking your shit. Keep making light of it like it's no big thing. We know all your defense mechanisms, Esau. But guess what? None of that bullshit is not going to get you out of what's about to happen to you. And we going to sit back and we just going to watch you fall. We ain't going to gaslight nothing because ain't shit funny. So that also shows your immaturity and your inability to deal with reality. Anything you don't want to deal with, you gaslight. You try to make it like it's no big deal. But guess what? The day is rapidly approaching when you're going to have to deal with it. Because guess what? With every day that goes by, you draw closer and closer to captivity. And one day, we're going to get to that day where it's going to be your last day. Then we're going to see where all that gaslighting going to be at then. We're going to see if you still going to have that playful ass energy then.
No, they ain't going to have that energy, man. You should see the comments. You got Eve coming out talking about how she going to run out and get to shaking her hand. These are the angels of the Lord, man. They not hearing that shit. They come to put foot down, them death angels get released, man. Ain't none of that. Ain't finna be none of that, man. Y'all waking up in the morning looking outside. No, it ain't gonna be none of that, partner. It's gonna be motherfucking destruction going on.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody finna be pulling up. Angels finna be pulling up, bumping no 8-ball or MJG. You got people talking about, so what took y'all so long? They coming for the elect, and they coming to destroy your ass.
Yeah.
Play too much, man. Y'all play too much.
That's why they're gonna be destroyed, because they ain't taking it serious. So you got to be destroyed to pay for your own sins. And one of these sins that y'all breaking, let me see if I can find it. You can't make fun of every goddamn thing. When you gonna grow up, Jake? But Esau got y'all in that playful ass mood all the time. Grown ass men, always playing.
Yeah.
Always fucking playing. Ain't shit funny. This is the book of Exodus chapter 22 verse 28. Thou shalt not revile the gods, nor curse the ruler of thy people. When you gaslight, when you making fun of us, you reviling the gods. What does revile mean? Let's get it. Definition of revile: to criticize in an abusive or angrily insulting manner. In that scripture, I just read, it was gods with a lowercase g. So we know who that verse is talking about, the 144,000. And the number 1/3, because they're going to be immortals too. So yeah, you might be put to death for that. Grown ass man that can't stop laughing at and ain't shit funny. Grow the fuck up.
You're gonna pay for it. Definitely gonna pay for it. This is 12 and 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment, man. And you can play it all day, but just know you sealing your faith with the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
And you will be dealt with, man.
Yeah, and all your comments, everything you say and do is being recorded in the heavens. So you can't say you didn't say or didn't do. This is not Esau's court of law or lack of law. No, you're going before the throne. It ain't gonna be none of that bullshit. You ain't gonna be able to talk your way out of this. You ain't gonna be able to lie your way out of this. You damn sure ain't gonna be able to gaslight your way out of this. That's some bullshit Babylon got y'all on. But we ain't smiling. Y'all don't see no smiles on our faces because ain't shit funny.
Nah, this shit serious as hell, man. Y'all lives are at stake. And y'all don't even give a damn, man. Caught up in the fire.
But you can't stop skinning and grinning. You can't stop showing your teeth. You can't stop laughing when ain't shit funny. That's a big sign right there of your maturity level or lack of.
I got Ecclesiastes 10 and 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in a low place. You see, we all in a humble mind state right now. We're not in the time for playing games, like the brother said. You know, and I'm gonna go get that folly as well. It says a lack of good sense, foolishness, a foolish act, idea, or practice. Foolishness, stupidity, idiocy, silliness, recklessness. Y'all reckless as hell, for sure. That madness, you know, irresponsible, craziness, indiscretion. You know, y'all play too much, man. And y'all think this is what this is about. You know, y'all out here, some of the shit be funny, I ain't gonna lie. But y'all out here pulling pranks on brothers in the hood, then they're getting your life took. You know, we're not in the time of that now. You know, we're in the spiritual warfare. You need to be getting right with your Yahweh Shai, man. Because the doors of mercy are like, man.
Yep.
If you're paying attention to what's going on around you, which a lot of you not, because y'all too busy chasing the dollar that's dying.
It ain't nothing left in it. It's just a crack left in the door now. The door is cracked. It's not open. So it's about to close.
And once it's closed,
it's over. That's when judgment going out in high capacity. And guess what? It's so many ways to die in Babylon because the stage has been set perfectly. You got people still dying suddenly. Yep. Dropping from the jail. They still dropping. And now Esau finna crank it up a notch with these so-called ICE agents who ain't faces with their faces covered. Yeah, he finna turn up on y'all. But y'all can't stop playing. Eve can't stop making videos talking about somewhere all the black men at. The black men ain't worried about you right now, Eve. You need to worry about salvation, just like the rest of these jakes. Because right now, Esau got y'all set against y'allself till you can't reproduce. Yep. Look at the AIDS epidemic right now in Houston, in Atlanta, and all these so-called majority black cities. So even if you try to reproduce, that's a death sentence. He got y'all surrounded, Jake, but y'all can't stop laughing, skinning and grinning, shucking and jiving, showing your teeth.
Now understanding that when the Lord returns, man, you know what I mean? People he about to kill, bro. Y'all not understanding what I'm saying here, bro. He's about to kill a lot of you. A lot of you, man. This is Isaiah 66 and 15. Behold, the Lord Yahweh will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many, man. It's going to be from one end to the earth, even to the other. It's going to be a lot of bloodshed, man. And y'all not understanding what we saying. You think we just playing, that we just saying these things. You think that the elders and apostles of Great Millstone are just saying these things.
like the brother said in Mississippi. The Lord finna come back and he gonna be knocking niggas from one end of the projects to the other.
Man.
Think it's a game, man. This is not the white boy y'all playing with. Totally different spirit that's coming back to render balance to this planet, to take the wicked out of power and put their punk asses in chains. If you disagree with that, guess what? The Lord, he got something for you too. For those who will not have me rule over them, bring them hither and slay them before me. Roughly paraphrasing the scripture. The Lord ain't finna argue with nobody. Esau got y'all in this arguing spirit. Think you could just argue and have your way. No. He's gonna put your ass down. And then you're gonna be reborn in the kingdom in your right mind.
Yep.
That's the only way to get the spirit of Babylon off of you. You got to go. You got to die by your own blood, got to pay for your sins. The Lord's blood is not covering you. And that's the only way to get the spirit of Babylon off of you.
I got 2nd Ezra 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them, that in the latter time, right now, shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. That pride, y'all thinking that this is a game, man. But eventually that pride gonna go away, and destruction is gonna follow that, and it ain't gonna be nothing you can do about it. What you gonna do? Because that fork in the road is right there in front of you, man.
They ain't trying to make no moves. They trying to see if Babylon gonna get life back in it, gonna get breath breathed back into it. No. Uncle Sam, the Statue of Liberty, all these motherfuckers are on their deathbeds. They're in the hospice right now. Uncle Sam and the Statue of Liberty. They just checked into a hospice. That means it's just a matter of time before you check out. And who's going to ensure the death of America? Trump. He's going to ensure the death of America. Because you people are too stupid to do something about it. Y'all too weak. This is a testament to your weakness, because a weak man has got the best of you. So if a weak man is ruling over you, getting the best of you, that doesn't actually indicate your strength. That's an indicator of your weakness. So yeah, and what manner the ruler of the city is, so all they that dwell therein, roughly paraphrasing, you got a weak ass, lying ass leader. You're gonna have weak ass, lying ass citizens. Look at all the pedos they protecting. Look how all the church shooters they ignoring. The school shooters they ignoring. All the white collar criminals they ignoring. Inside traders, embezzlers. But some reason they got to lie on us. They got to round us up for what? Because they hate us and they know who we are. This ain't about criminals. Because if it was, Trump would be in alligator Alcatraz right now.
Yep.
A 34 count felony. This has nothing to do with criminals. This has everything to do with prosecuting Israelites. This has everything to do with locking up Israelites unrighteously. And it all stems back to Esau's weak ass emotion. So this ain't got shit to do with crime or criminals. This has to do everything to do with Esau's perpetual hate for Israel.
Calling us like we terrorists for bringing out this truth. You know, like the brother said, they not in trouble as other men first and foremost, because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. But then they justify their wickedness, but then when we just trying to do the righteousness according to the Yahweh Shem Yahushua, they want to condemn us. This is Proverbs 17:15. He that justifieth the wicked, and he that condemneth the just, even they both are an abomination to the glory of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. These are walking abominations out here, man. Vessels created for dishonor. And they get ready to get that destruction, man. And we can't tell you too much more than we already have, Jake, that Esau hates your guts, man. If you were thirsty, Esau wouldn't give you his piss to drink, man.
Yeah,
Do you
no.
understand that?
Actually, he
Damn.
would, because he into that shit. He into weird shit like that, man. That's why Esau stands out like he does. That's why the Lord had to mark him with pale skin. This man is weird as fuck, man.
Yeah. It's true.
The weirdest two-legged specimen ever created. I ain't gonna call him human, because you have to have hue to be considered human. Melanin, pigments. So I'm just gonna call him. I'm gonna call him what Amazing Lucas called him, like the elder. The lineage of evil.
I got Job 30 and 8. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth, man. And this is Esau. You know, land with animals, which is, speaking of, I gotta bring this up. There's a video going around with Eve, letting the dog, basically going in with a dog. Got that from them vile ass dogs.
Got it
From them Edomites.
Esau created bestiality.
Y'all gonna learn if we're following these heathens, man. And you finna learn real soon. Because the Lord is on his way, man. And when the Lord pull up, ain't nothing nobody's gonna be able to do about it.
And we see it all the time, man. Esau like to point out the fact that it ain't even a fact, it's a lie. He like to point out the lie that the Indians were, they benefited from their presence. No, the Indians were better off before you brought your punk ass over here. Because like the facts we brought out before Esau arrived in America, the Indians didn't have to worry about nobody fucking with their children. The Indians didn't have to worry about nobody fucking with their food supply, their water supply, their air. The Indians didn't have to worry about diseases. The Indians didn't have to worry about nobody lying to them just to take their shit.
Mm-hmm.
So what benefit did you bring to the Indians again?
Death.
That's not a benefit. That's a curse. So you are a walking curse, Esau, everywhere you go. Death and destruction. Isaiah 59, wasting and destruction are in their paths. You start at 6, bro. These people lost their mind thinking, calling themselves a benefit to the Indians. How? By wiping them out? Wiping out their food supply to buffaloes? You did that intentionally so they couldn't eat. So where was the benefit of y'all arriving? The water was clean, the air was clean, the food was undefiled. They didn't even know of a common cold. Y'all bought that bullshit too. You bought smallpox.
I got Isaiah 59 and 6. Their web shall not become garments, neither shall they cover themselves with their works. Their works are works of iniquity, and the act of violence is in their hands. Their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed innocent blood. Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity. Wasting and destruction are in their paths. And that's Esau all day. The way of peace they know not. There is no judgment in their goings. They have made their crooked paths. Whosoever goeth therein shall not know peace.
Bam! That's what the point I was getting to.
See that? There's no peace dealing with these people. You see how all these other nations around the world they have paperwork with these people, you know, covenants with these people, and they break them. And then they are worse off than what they were before, dealing with this whore, man.
Anybody who has any type of business dealings with Babylon or Esau, they end up regretting it because they always end up getting fucked over.
Even the people that come over here to live, that left their country with morals, come over here and become immoral, start living like these devils. Yeah. And a lot of these people that stay in this land, this place destroys your mental and your spirit, man.
Yeah, he that is evil to himself, to whom shall he be good? I brought that scripture out to state this fact. If Esau shitting on his own people, it's impossible to have love for anybody of another nation. Look how he do his own veterans. And a lady made a good point this week. I was listening to a video the elder brought out. And this lady stated that the reason they shit on the veterans is to keep them weak so they do not rise up against the government that shitted on them. Mm-hmm. Now that's sad. But it's a sad fact of Esau's existence. This man ain't shit, man. So when are you other people gonna come to that realization? Because the majority of Edomites to this day, they still support Trump. So that is a testament to how stupid you are. You support your own destruction. Because that's all he bringing to you. That's all he got for you.
And that's all that's going to come down the pipe from here on out. It's straight destruction. This place is slowly being destroyed in front of y'all eyes right now.
And we know why you did it. We know. It's all too apparent. You voted for Trump because you figured he was going to continue shitting on us. And y'all was going to keep y'all front line privileges. No.
That privilege is out the window.
No. See, y'all fail to understand this. Trump ain't running shit. Yahweh Shem Shai is. So, if Yahweh Shem Shai has deemed it's time for the Edomites to go, he's going to make it happen through Trump. Trump ain't controlling shit.
Nope.
He's a puppet as well. But see, even his puppeteer has a puppet master. Mm-hmm. So the small hats controlling Trump, guess what? Guess who's controlling the small hats? Yahweh Shem Shai.
You know how we know that? Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever so he will. So he controls all of these things, man. Everything that's going on, he's controlling. He's going to put it on their mind to fight him. Mm-hmm. How stupid can you get to know that you ain't got no weaponry to fight no angelic beings, but still try to fight anyway? The Lord gonna put it on their heart. Just like y'all running around here thinking that y'all got free will. The Most High control all of that, man.
Yep, the deceiver and the deceived are his. Roughly paraphrasing the scripture.
Yep. The Most High control all things, man. So, ain't nothing that you doing on this earth you controlling yourself.
So if you feel like you got the whole world in your hands and you running shit, the Lord got you in a trick bag. He wants you to think that. He wants you to think that. And the reason he wants you to think this is because he wants you to rely on yourself, knowing that you're going to fail. But there's only one way out of this. You have to depend on the Lord. Now, you can pray for faith in the Lord. Guess what the Lord going to do? He's going to put you in a scenario to depend on him. And it's going to build your faith when you come out on the other side. He's not going to wave a magic wand and just bam, faith. That's not how the Lord works. If you ask him to build your faith in him, he's going to put you in a situation. And when you come out on the other end, your faith is going to be built because you had to depend on him.
Yep, you went through a little fire.
Exactly.
You went through a little fire and that builds you up.
Yes, that's how the Lord works.
And everything that we've ever learned in these scriptures, like when you gotta do an SAT, you gotta study for that SAT, man. Mm-hmm. You gotta study for that SAT, and then the study notes that you had, they have to take all of that from you, and then you have to go in and go with what you learned. And that's what we getting ready to do when we get into these times called Jacob's trouble. That a lot of you Jakes in the world, you're not ready for it because you in cares of this life. You're not studying for your spiritual SATs, man. So when that spiritual test comes, which is going to be physical as well, you're not going to be able to deal with it. It's going to break you down, and you know what's going to happen? You're going to flunk, and you're going to die.
Exactly. Good parable. Good parable. Very good, because that's one of the skills of the prophets. The talking parables to make it so you can relate to it. We make it more relatable because look at this. The prophet means to say before. And it also means to translate. So we can translate scenarios into parables. We can decipher parables. These are all teaching tools. The Lord did it. You think he gonna bless his men with the same skills?
Mm-hmm.
I understood parables even before I knew what a parable was. I understood them because I spoke in parables even as a young kid. Didn't even know what I was doing. So yeah, y'all better, one day y'all gonna take heed to the prophets, man. And y'all gonna stop gaslighting, y'all gonna stop making fun, because the Lord is gonna turn his fire up on this place.
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't gonna be no time for skinning and grinning, shucking and jiving, none of that bullshit y'all do to occupy yourselves in folly. All that's gonna be cut short. And then when it's time for you to rely on your spiritual cliff notes, you ain't wrote shit down.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know what to expect from this test.
Yep.
And guess what? You probably might not even get your name right.
Yep. And it will happen. It's going to happen. This is Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when this cometh to pass, and lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet had been among them.
Exactly.
You see? That's how it's gonna be. When the men get removed off of these highways and hedges, and the shit start to hit the fan, that's when y'all really gonna be like, damn, my stomach hurt. They was telling the truth, and now there ain't nothing I can do about it.
Nope.
Y'all gonna be running to and fro seeking the word, and you're not gonna find it.
It's gonna get that scary out here, because it's prophesied it's gonna be times that have never been on this planet before. And if you ain't used to something, how you gonna get used to something you never saw before? It's impossible to prepare for something like that in a short period of time. You can never prepare for something that you never seen before. So the best thing to do is rely on your faith. And what is faith? Faith is hope of something not seen, roughly paraphrasing. Because if you've seen it before, what's the purpose of having faith?
I'm gonna go grab that.
That's why the Lord insisted that we build our faith now, because you're gonna need it. Instead of believing in pink fairies called cheese and rice.
I got Hebrews 11 and 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by it the elders obtained a good report, man.
Damn.
You know, we got this hope in the kingdom. We ain't never seen the kingdom, but we got that hope that we're going to see the kingdom. We got that hope of probably being the elect. Got that hope of being covered with that Torah in the time of Jacob's trouble, man. That hope that the Lord is going to take care of us. That's a gift, man. Anybody can't just get that. Faith is a gift, man. You can't just have that. While y'all run like everybody in the earth right now running around with false faith, except the sincere brothers and sisters that's walking in this walk, man. Sincerely have faith and hope, man. A lot of you so-called Christians out here that's talking about, all of you other religions that's talking about y'all got faith, you motherfuckers that's talking about y'all got faith that this rapture finna get ready to happen. All of y'all about to lose that little piece of little faith that you thought you had. That's finna get swept under the rug.
Y'all built y'all faith on quicksand.
Yeah, and you about
and
to
not
sink.
a rock. The reason our faith is so high is because, number one, we study the prophecies. So we see the prophecies coming to life every day. And number two, it's written that the Lord is a man whereas he shall not lie. He ain't lied yet. The prophecies are popping off the pages. So by us seeing that the Lord is fulfilling prophecy, it increases our faith in everything that this book is saying is true. It increases our faith in our Father. It increases our faith in Hamashiach. And then especially when the Bible revealed who the Edomites are, and they fit that mold to a T. That increases our faith. To know that them small hats are Khazarians,
Yep. Converts.
like the book said that they would steal the land. They would paint the image of their own, paint their own likeness of their own image. They did it in the Renaissance.
Yep.
When he said that they would pardon his land, they did it. Ezekiel, the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, 36.
And when they painted their likeness, when they changed them pictures, iconoclasm is what they call it. When they did that, these bastards tried to be sneaky and remove it from the Bible. The whole Greek captivity tried to remove it out the Bible, man.
Yep.
We saw it.
This right here. This is what lies between the Old Testament and the New Testament. This is a big chunk of information,
man,
that y'all don't even know about. This is how you get the word Gentile, Hellenist.
Yep.
This book gives a clear definition of the fact that there are two sets of Gentiles.
Yep.
But the Christian church only teaches one version. That's why you Christians don't know shit.
Even in the New Testament, the word we all throwing around Gentiles in the book of Romans, those are Israelites scattered in those lands, man, living after those customs of those Gentiles. But y'all just don't seem to understand that.
They don't want to understand it. Another reason Esau took this out, the Apocrypha, the word Apocrypha itself means hidden. He took this out because it tells you who Esau Edom is. Because it's not in the Bible, but it's in the Apocrypha. How Alexander the Great came into power.
He was the first of his kind.
Exactly. That's how Edom came back into power, through Alexander the Great, who was a small hat. And when he died and left his kingdom, he divided up between his 4 generals. That's when evils were multiplied in the earth. I mean, these dudes are so wicked, they killed Alexander the Great's son because they didn't want him to be an heir to the throne.
There's 4 generals.
Exactly.
Yep.
And they destroyed, raped, robbed, murdered. Same thing they were shown and taught by Alexander the Great. So for all you Christians trying to tell us, no, y'all need to read this. Y'all need to eat the whole roll first before you come up to us telling us what you didn't like about the roll. You don't even understand the roll. You got something else you want to wrap? You want to?
Yeah, we could close out. Let me see something real quick.
All you sincere Israelites, keep your head on the swivel. Keep watching out for the prophecies. Don't sleep on Esau, because if you blank too long, you're going to miss something. This snake.
So we're going to go to close out, y'all. Hope that was an edifying lesson, man. Before we close out, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Kakadash, and the Babar, Shalom.
Shalom.
That was fire.